Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I am terribly sorry I haven't posted anything in the last week. The reason for that is that I don't know what was going on having to do with the downloads and whatnot, but they were just not happening. Funny thing, I wake up this morning, download an 18-minute video in less than 18 minutes, and it's like, okay, well, I guess we're back in business. Side. So here you go. My name's Robert. Welcome to the channel. We are all about financial independence. What does that mean? That means that you are no longer under the gun. You are no longer having to put up with that boss that's an ass. You're no longer having to do that crap that you don't want to do. You are having more choices. And those choices are, do I want to work today? Do I not? Do I want to buy this or do I not? Do I want a 1-hour massage or a 2-hour massage? Do I want a 10-ounce ribeye or a 20-ounce ribeye? We all want to be able to make those decisions, and so I hope to help you by doing that on this channel. It's Monday Money, okay? Here's the thing, folks. Check. We are all born broke in this country. We are all born broke. If you die broke, that's your choice, for sure, okay? Here's the thing. There is so much opportunity out there. Oh, it was a recession. A recession's at the door. It's knocking. It's wanting to come in, all right? You can believe that we're in a recession. You can believe that we're not in it. Officially, numbers dictate that we are. However, does that mean that you can't get rich? No, it does not. What does that mean? Pretty much you're going to have to just make a few adjustments and figure it out, all right? And again, though, there is so much opportunity out there. We talk a lot about the majority of my money's made through real estate, okay? I buy properties that are in bad shape, get them at a heavy discount, fix them up, and then rent them out, all right? So I have cash flow every month coming in, all right? Technically, I could stop right now and just do the maintenance on the properties that I have a fairly decent lifestyle and everything, but I would not be able to make the choices that I want to be able to have, okay? Doesn't mean that I'm going to do them, all right? And here's the thing is that I still want to be in a position that money is being made to where I can invest. So in other words, I can afford the lifestyle that I want, but I still have money left over each month to be able to invest, okay? And what that investment will look like is that dividend paying stocks. You know, I'd like to get a couple million working in the market for me. I know of a person that told me about a friend of theirs that's got $6 million invested in the market, and they get paid dividends through all of those stocks. And so checks range from anywhere from $16,000 to $22,000 a month is what they have coming in. With that 5 or 6 million, it's between 5 and 6 is what I was told that they have invested. Now, here's the thing is that if you have that in my area, in particular, in real estate, that monthly check would look extremely large, much larger, okay? Here's the thing that you run into, though. With real estate comes maintenance, comes management, comes a lot of things. Anybody that tells you it's passive income, it is not, okay? Now, granted, you can have it and then give it to a management company. And generally speaking, they get the first month's rent every time you get a turnover, and then it's 10%. So it can be costly, all right? And that makes it more passive. And there's other ways you can get involved with real estate. You can get involved with what we call syndications, and that's where you put money into a fund, and these people that are kind of managing it, heading it up, getting the deal and everything, and so you give them money, and then they go and buy like a 300-unit apartment complex and everything, and they take care of it, they manage it and everything, and then you get some money. It's kind of a deal where you get 100% return on your money in 5 years, and then they sell it or they refinance it or something like that, okay? I get it, all right, but right now I just don't have $250,000 to be able to put into one of these syndications. And sometimes they're a little bit smaller and everything like that. But here's the thing is that like in my area, I can buy a house for 50, 60,000 and be able to get 1,200 a month for it. So the numbers just don't quite work out. And right now I'm still having a good time managing it, and we get our hammers and our saws out and everything, and we buy bad properties and make them good. I have 3 people on the payroll. I say all of this to get you to start thinking about leverage, okay? What is leverage? Leverage is we all get the same amount of hours. I think there's 168 hours in a week, okay? What you do with your hours, what Steve Jobs did, what Elon Musk does, Jeff Bezos, those are all different. What the guy on the corner does with his hours, you know, that's all going to be different, all right? Now, here's the big thing is that cutting your grass, okay? We'll just say your yard takes 2 hours to do. You could pay somebody $50 to do it, all right? Does it make sense for you to do it yourself? I get it if you enjoy mindless activity and everything. I like it because it's relaxing, all right? But I haven't done my grass in the last 6 months. The thing about it is that we leverage our time, okay? And no matter what it is, we trade time for dollars, all right? And so the more dollars you get for the time, the better off you are. And then the less time and more dollars that you get, that's a double thumbs up right there, okay? Keep asking yourself, what is it that I can do? Now, if I was young and in my early 20s and everything, I'd figure out a way to put, you know, minimum $500-600 a month into the stock market and the dividend paying stocks, you know, and just keep on doing it like that, because that's truly passive income. The only thing you do is have to exert the physical effort, writing a check, stamping the envelope, licking it, putting it in the mailbox, all right? That's pretty simple. I do invest in one stock. It's Southern Company. They've been paying a dividend since 1952. It's anywhere from about 6 to 8%. It's not the best. It's not the worst and everything. It's my choice. My rationale for it was the 5 most southern states is what we're involved with. And it's got to get pretty damn bad for somebody to say, hey, I'm not paying my power bill, okay? So there you have it. This is what we end up doing. And I say, I want you to start thinking about how can I make more money, okay? Because unless you're making, you know, over 6 figures and it costs you less than, you know, $1,000 a month for your living expenses, if you can exist, if you're making over $100,000 a year and you're making it on $2,000 a month, then great, because you got a lot of disposable income afterwards to be able to invest and get you to a point where you no longer have to work. Now, does that sound fun? No. Is that glamorous? No. Is that doable for most people? No. They're just not in that situation, okay? So then what does that mean? We have to figure out a side hustle, get some more money coming in, okay? The other day I was on Facebook Marketplace, saw a gumball machine, $40. Has 2 different, you know, canisters on it and everything. You get that, $40. You go and put it on location, put it in a tire store, any place that's got a waiting room would do pretty good. Put some peanut flavored M&Ms in there, some Sprees, Skittles, whatever. And then you start making some money. Well, guess what? You know, if you make $8 a week, it's going to take you probably about 8 or 9 weeks to get your initial investment back. And then the beautiful thing that happens is that everything past that point is pure profit, okay? A lot of times in rental property, you're going to have to hold that property to take in more than what you paid for it. And especially if you got a mortgage, because what ends up happening is that you buy it at this, you put a down payment, and as you collect rents, well, guess what? You're still paying out money, okay? It's different if you got a property and you paid cash for it, and you keep track of how much money we got into it and how much money has come in. The whole thing about this gig is that we want to get to a point where we're liquid, where we have money coming in and we're not having to do anything for it. You know, think about it, physical, pound, hammer, you know, whatever it is. We don't want to have to do that. So my whole thing to you is to start asking yourself, what is it that I can do to generate income? Maybe it's, you know, you're a music teacher and you start, you know, doing tutoring, or, you know, get a side hustle with, you know, teaching kids piano or singing, whatever it is. Maybe you start, you know, there's simple things that you can do, like building a raised planter and then selling those on Facebook Marketplace or selling them on Craigslist. It'd be amazing. You make one or two, put them out in your front yard, put the price tag on it, and see who stops and asks and says, hey, I'll buy that, you know. There's all kinds of things that can be done, and I know a lot of times you're sitting there saying, well, I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. You're going to have to take action. That's the thing right there that people will not do, is they're not going to take action. They're going to think about it. They're going to wish about it. They're going to want about it, but they're not going to do anything about it. All right. So again, remember this. You're born broke. We all are born broke. But if you die broke, that's a choice. That is a choice. Repeat after me. I do not want to be rich. I do not want to be able to play golf or take music lessons or eat in a 5-star restaurant. I don't want any of those things. I want to always drive crappy cars. I don't want to know what it's like to get a massage. I don't want to know what it's like to be on a 2-week vacation. Please recite those things and repeat after me. These are the things I don't want to do. And if you do out something with your money, you will never get that choice. Now, if you can do all of those things and you're sitting in your mobile home doing nothing and you're driving a crappy car that's 30 years old, God bless you. You made it. You're doing it. Okay? As long as these things are all choices, I can't tell you how many people I run into that are in this situation. I need a new roof on my house. I can't afford it. The house is paid for. I get a check every month for $1,100. And I just close the door. The black mold is growing in there. And I don't have any way to get $11,000 to replace the roof on my house. Once I, listen to this, make my car payment and insurance, pay my utilities, I have $200 a month left over to be able to eat on. If you're in your 70s and that sounds appetizing, hit the stop button, get off my channel, get out of here. This is not for you. You're wasting your time. Go do something that's fun. However, if you do want to think about this, and when you're in your 70s, you want to have an income of $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 each month so that you're not stuck in this situation, so that you're not eating dog food, so that you have to go to a state-run nursing home because you don't have any choices. That's what money gives you, folks. It gives you freedom. If you're in the United States of America, we keep track with dollars, okay? Not goats, not marbles, not gallons of milk, not gold bars. It's by dollars, okay? And the more you have, the more options you got, the better standard of living you're going to be able to. I don't make the rules, but I do play by them. If you want 15 minutes of my time, free, no charge. Send me an email, include your phone number. I will call you and we can talk. Ask me any question. Have a wonderful day.